Guys, I wanted to share with you a couple of great things that already happened, and it's only 1:32 in the afternoon. Let's see, where do I start? I just had a great conversation with this woman who put her information into my system back in April, and I had my little glitch with my system that I couldn't actually get to my leads. So I was very hesitant to follow up with these people because I thought like, oh, I'm going to look bad. I should have contacted them sooner, but I couldn't. They're not going to want to hear my excuse. All these things were going through my head. And of course, I just set all that aside and just went forth with it anyway. So I talked to her today, and she's just a wonderful person. She was like a breath of fresh air because even though she doesn't make a high yearly income, she really is committed to creating that for her life so that she can have all the things that she wants. This cat is so affectionate. And so even though her level of income that she wants to create is lower than what I would typically pass the information to for people to get qualified, I was like, I really want this for this woman, and I'll let her decide if she wants to think bigger than she currently is. And we'll see what happens. Otherwise, she was just a breath of fresh air, and I acknowledge her for being just such a wonderful person. She was volunteering at homeless shelters, doing hair to gain her confidence in her skill set, volunteering at military bases. So she just seems absolutely amazing. So that was a great thing that happened in business today. And my girlfriend Kelsey got me this beautiful journal. Get down. This beautiful journal, and I finally started writing in it yesterday. And what I wrote in it today actually was something to utilize the law of attraction to bring forth my perfect partner. This is something I've done a couple times over the past couple years, and I have always gotten what I wanted, believe it or not. And I manifested a car, the exact car that I wanted. The person I was looking for at the time, manifested a couple different things. Actually, the apartment that I live in now is something that literally would have never happened had I not put it down on paper. So I was talking to my dad today, who is extremely gifted, spiritual, things like that. And he was explaining to me why keeping thoughts in your head only goes so far in the material world, and putting it down on paper actually transfers it to the spiritual world, and there's a whole science behind it. But you can actually manifest things a lot quicker when you write them down. And as I was writing my list of what I want in a partner, I just became so present to how different it is from my lists from the past. I think my lists in the past were super detailed, which is great, but he also requested that I make some generalizations also to incorporate a broader zone. Like it could look like this, but it doesn't have to be this way. So I want to read to you a little bit of what I wrote down, just so that you can get a gist and maybe be inspired to make a list of your own. So I wrote down, what I want is a partner who is silly, playful, unafraid of what people think, supports me emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, holds me accountable for creating what is important to me in life, lavishes me with acknowledgement, affection, and love, has a strong decision-making skills, values communication in everything, knows with conviction that I'm what he wants, is committed to never-ending improvement while being grateful of the present circumstances, has a strong spiritual connection and always works to develop it, is in action in the areas of his life most important to him, allows me all of the freedom I want in each present time, stands up for what works for him, what's important, and what needs a higher level of workability, is respectful and open-hearted with every living creature, feels when he's out of alignment so he can get into alignment to be his best self. It's almost done. Intends and takes action on allowing me to feel that I'm his number one, is a yes to all things personal development, metaphysical, spiritual, and healthy, has mental and physical well-being and optimum health as a committed high priority, opens me up to new experiences and ideas, laughs and smiles often, shares his vulnerability and emotions, accepts with open arms my needs and wants, has an adventurous, curious spirit, speaks positively, knowing he's the creator of his world, shares empathy and compassion towards all living creatures. So that's the list I just generated in the last 10 minutes. I'm sure I might add to it, or I don't think I'll subtract anything, but I might add to it. And this is something that you can do. At the top of your page, write what I want is, and just go on. I started making one for what I want is a business that ... and then I just filled in the blanks. So I'm really going to start playing with this and seeing how quickly I can get some things in my life. And I encourage you to do the same. And if you have any big wins or breakthroughs, I would love to hear them, because I love when I hear people win. So with that, enjoy the day, and we will connect soon. Bye-bye.